All right, my bad. I had a knock at the door. So, back to what I was saying. Do I advise you to go out here and make reckless decisions in life? No. What I will say though is that from those reckless decisions, you should be learning something. Did I learn my lesson? Fuck yeah. Don't do shit that you know A is wrong, and B, because you actually have a soul and a conscience, don't do things that are going to put you in conflict and battle within yourself. Um, my relationship with all of my family members is estranged. Okay, I don't fuck with anybody. Um, we just don't have the same beliefs and thought process, and that's fine. But if you know a family member is quote unquote struggling, is homeless, you have a 6 bedroom house, and you can't offer up one of the rooms just so that, one can put their money up and become stable, is wild as fuck. Um, the last friend that I had, um, ended abruptly. It was along the lines of she thought I was acting brand new, and that wasn't the case. Again, it's 2020, 2021. One is coming into understanding oneself. So I'm naturally a quiet person. I live in my head, okay? My North Node is Aquarius. I'm always thinking. Shoot me, sue me, whatever. Um, but she felt the way. And then somehow or another, I caught COVID. And then she acted like I was staying with her at the time. So she was acting like, her or me being in her house was such a abomination type shit. So she started acting real funny, and then one day she decided to text me and say it was like the middle of the month, like the 15th, and she was like, you need to be out by the end of the month. And I went back over the contract and realized that, bitch, first off, okay, no, I was supposed to be out the next month. But, I just bowed out gracefully because I ain't even trying to prolong this, okay? I'm starting to understand at this point that when things present themselves the way that they present themselves to you, that, most times it's Most High intervening, okay? And that's why I bowed out gracefully. I said, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I'll be out. And I moved out. And then she wanted to text me for Thanksgiving, talking about some, was I coming over? Bitch, what? I don't need closure on that either. I realized that the relationship, friendship taught me a lot of things, about myself, about how to deal with others. Yeah. And I think, honestly, that's where a lot of people have things fucked up at. Um, you think that because you've had a relationship for X amount of years that it's okay to just stick it out. Why? Because society tells you to stick with it? No. Hell no. Why stick with something that is fucking up your inner peace? Why make yourself the martyr? And that's what I had to realize. I don't talk to my little sister. That's a real karmic relationship there. Um, we're like night and day. And that's all I'll say about it. Um, my grandmother that raised us passed away last year. She passed away on May 6th. Mother's Day was that Sunday. She didn't make it to Mother's Day. And then the following Sunday would have been her birthday. She didn't make it to that. So, to be honest, I haven't completely released any of that. I've made peace because she was suffering and I knew that she wouldn't be suffering anymore. But in the same fucking token, that selfishness within us that, oh, I wish, I could have done this and I wish I would have done that. Yeah, that definitely kicked in. And that is something that I got to work through, those last regrets. I wasn't there on her decline. And for me, it was more so about not remembering her in that manner. But I should have been there. I think that's partially why my sister and I have a rift. And that's okay too. It was just something I couldn't do. And I feel like between the two of us, I held the fort down up until I couldn't anymore. When I decided to move away, that's when my sister had to pick up the slack. And then I didn't have a car anymore, so it was hard for me to A, get back and forth, or B, to coordinate with her on getting back and forth. So, I don't know. Like, that's just something I have to sit with. Would I mend my relationship with my sister? Probably not. It is what it is with us. I love her. Always will. But we were put on or in each other's lives to teach each other something. Did I get the lesson? Yeah, I got it. Do I care to share the lesson? No, not really. That's more of a me thing. I've dealt with a lot of abuse over the years. Mental, physical, emotional. And that shit takes a toll on you. When you're an empath, You feel things deeply. You kind of want to try to be there for every fucking body. And then when people don't show up for you the way you try to show up for them, it makes you take a step back. It does. And reevaluate things. And that's what we should all do, figuring out if relationships and situations are meant to be with us. And the thought that because it's mine is going to be here forever, or because it's a family member or a friend or a loved one of whatever capacity, that we're just going to be intertwined forever. Yeah, you will, but not in the sense of we're a close-knit crew. No, not in that sense. In the sense of we are all living, breathing organisms indwelled by spirit. Okay? Good spirit, bad spirit. There's a spirit within. Okay? You breathe. You're alive. You hold an essence about you. Now, in that, you don't have to make yourself a martyr. Holding on to things that don't serve you, that don't make you feel good about yourself, that doesn't open you up to more abundance. And abundance looks like a lot of different fucking things for everyone. Okay. For some people it's health, being able to run a marathon at the age of 60 because you're taking care of yourself. Abundance is different for everyone. So however that looks to you are the situations and relationships that you hold on to, are they elevating you to do better? Or are they making you feel small and diminished? Okay, trying to keep you stagnant and stuck. That's how you know if something should stay or go. My thoughts on politics. Like I said, I have a lot of them. Are you Democrat? Are you Republican? No. I am independent. Okay? Independent. Well, why are you independent? Because I don't agree with half of the shit that comes from either side. Okay? Is it true that Democrats just like to spend money? To some degree, yes. Is it true that Republicans like to give tax credits to the wealthy? Fuck yeah, it is. Do I agree with that? Fuck no, I don't. Is it true that women should be able to govern their bodies? Fuck yes. Because there are instances that occur that sometimes you don't want the product of that scenario. There are also times when the body just can't handle it. And if the body can't handle it, that is probably a sign that a chakra or two or all is blocked, are blocked. Okay? That's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother piece. But yes, women should be able to make their own decisions about their fucking bodies. The government should not have anything to do with that. Is the government trying to pre-program us with having children? Kinda, sorta. I believe that. I saw it. Who was I watching? Jasmine's Garden. She was talking about, and I think it was an old clip, but it came across my reels while I was swiping, and she made reference to being a parent is equivalent to teaching the child that there will always be somebody governing them, as if to say we can't govern ourselves. And I say, you know what, Jasmine? It's a real interesting fucking point. Because why does the government feel the need to govern people? Why do y'all feel the need to watch us, to listen on conversations? And I know that there's, terrorists and drug lords and shit like that, but to have a watch list of people that are everyday citizens that don't show any signs of, terrorist attack, gang and drug activity. Why are you watching us? Please explain. I'll wait. And I got time. It doesn't make sense that you feel the need to watch us. It doesn't make sense to feel the need that you want to control us. And it damn sure don't make sense that for people that serve this ugly ass, that serve this country, that they get treated like shit. Now, they aren't the only people that get treated like shit. You want me to tell you who really gets treated like shit? Homeless people. Now, I told you, I've been homeless. Okay? What I am saying is that, every situation ain't the fucking same, so you can't treat every situation the fucking same. You have people that have been fucked over by family, friends, government, whomever. And then you have people that make homelessness a career. Now, as somebody that has done it, and this is where I, as someone that has walked this path, need to be a little more compassionate to some degree. You have homeless people that look and smell as though they have not washed in weeks, in days, weeks, months, years. Okay? Now, homeless or not, I make sure to get that ass washed daily. I make sure that my clothes look and smell to part. Because of my grandma, one of her favorite sayings was, you don't have to look like your situation. Just because we are struggling don't mean you have to look like it. Don't mean your attitude have to carry that energy and aura. And that stuck with me. So, having compassion to those that actually look and smell like they're homeless, I get that. Okay, what I do not understand is that there are resources out here for free water, for clothing, for food, hygienical products, okay? How and why do you choose to look and smell this way? Why do you choose to look and smell this way? That is my question. Now, do I believe that mental health takes a part? Fuck yes. I also know for a fact that there are some homeless people that collect checks that are not fucking crazy, that do not have mental issues. But your family has convinced you to play the fucking role to collect the check while your ass is on the motherfucking streets and they holding your fucking check. That's the kind of shit that bothers me. Now, when you want to talk about governmental waste, that's governmental waste. Okay, the people that really need that help can't get that help because motherfuckers want to keep playing the role that they need the fucking help when they fucking don't. But that's another way to keep the collective oppressed. I'm going to leave it right there for now. I feel like I dropped a lot. And I'm going to let it simmer, marinate. And we'll be back with some more topics and shit. Okay? Peace, love, and all that other shit to you and yours. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and comment on the video. Let me know what you think, your thoughts. Let me know what you think, your thoughts, clearly. Your thoughts, your input, suggestions on topics if you would like to see them, hear them, whatever. Yeah.